Hi friends, welcome back to this video series. Once again, this side Maheshwar Behra, NLP Master Practitioner and a Life Coach. Let us today talk about cause and effect. So let me ask you, which side of the equation are you on? Are you have a cause for everything in your life, or are you the effect of things happening to you? You see, no matter where you are in our lives or our careers, we either have the results that we want or we have the reasons as to why you have not achieved the things that we want. The fact is that most people will give you the reasons for not yet having achieved that they want. Whatever is going on in their life, these are simply just reasons for why they have not satisfied in the area of things they want things to be now. Imagine that you knew the day where you are going to be. Move on from this life. Imagine lying down for 5 minutes. Before it was time to pass on, you think you you think to yourself, I would have done so, I could have, I should have. How many people you know that if they uttered those words or something similar, these are simply just the reasons for not having all at all. Now very importantly, I want to be very clear at this point and say that this does not mean that the person is to be blamed or they are at fault. Please bear in mind that the idea of finding the reasons, not just say that you are at fault or to be blamed. Now, as we imagine that moment before passing on, and you think about the things that you have not achieved and the reasons for not doing, so I am sure that we will agree that that is probably not the very satisfying and it is going to be pretty disempowering. I appreciate that there is no evidence to say that you are totally responsible for whatever happens in your life, and you know you are not always a total cause for everything in your lives. I do, however, suggest that in many cases, having a good plan or implementing that plan by taking the right action, that the results can be achieved. Furthermore, any feedback and learnings that we get from not achieving our aimed goal simply serves to empower us and helps us in our future action plan for success that we want. That is why Thomas Edison has rightly replied. He said, I did not fail 10,000 times, but he has just found 10,000 ways not to do it. Now, in many cases, people will actually blame everything and everybody around them as to why they have not succeeded. Many people are professional victims and they love to play blame game. Having these reasons for not having achieved the goals, it is not all bad. It is mainly a case of perception. Once we understand what these reasons are, we can then change our focus and create a proper action plan to achieve what we want. As William James Bryan has rightly said, destiny is not a matter of chance, it is a matter of choice. It is not something to be waited for, but rather something to be achieved. And so let us pretend that we will be the cause for everything that happens in our life. Now, you may argue that I am not responsible for all bad things that could happen in our lives. I am not only asking you to imagine that I am only asking you to imagine that we were cause for everything that happens and we were in our lives and that is the rest are merely just reasons for not having it. The fact is that we are where we are based on our conscious and unconscious decisions that have led to us to this point. Everything that happens in our life that are based on our conscious and unconscious decisions we have taken earlier. But as I have said earlier, it is not about blame, it is not about fault. It merely points out that we are where we are based on our conscious and unconscious decisions. And this is one of the fundamental things that I want to say about, because this is going to us, it will help us to get rid of all the reasons for not having what we want, and helps us to empower so that we can create the results that we want now. We can take the learning from the experience to help us in future. I realize this is quite uncomfortable for some people to accept. And again, there is no evidence to suggest that we are always in control of what happens. But does it free us from blame and victimhood mentality? When something is not working, we can change our course of action. As Alberstein said, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting the results in different ways, different results. You cannot get different results by repeating the same things and same things. So let us see what is working and what is not working. If it is not working, we have reasons for things not working. Let us learn from those reasons and let us accept cause and create a results that we want, leading to empowerment. This is only about cause and effect. In next session, we will learn about NLP communication model. Thank you for keep watching.